Build your brand through social strength. The PowerHouse Podcast.
You need to evolve in your business or you're screwed, period.
Find what you need to grow your business.
Don't try to do everything because you want to be the hero.
Feel your fire to be a boss.
You want somebody that is really going to give you constructive feedback or look at you and say, you know what, you're being an idiot right now. You need to figure it out.
This is the PowerHouse Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the PowerHouse Podcast, where we build your brand through social strength. Today we've got Corey.
What up?
And Travis.
Hello, everyone.
And of course me, Todd. Today's topic, why masterminding is so good for you. Or not. Corey.
What's up?
Tell us all about your thoughts on being part of a mastermind.
I don't really know a lot about masterminds. I've never seen them before. I've never been a part of them or anything.
It was Darwin.
Yeah.
It's the first mastermind.
Just kidding. I think, okay, so personally, I think masterminds are great, right? It's great to learn from high-level people across whatever businesses or whatever you got going on. But put yourself in this situation. You know nothing, or you think you know a little bit about something. You go and learn from people who have made millions and millions of dollars from this said topic, right? You get all this great information. You go back home, three things happen. You are like, I have no idea how to do any of this because I wasn't trained in it. I didn't put in the years that these people put in, right? I just paid a certain amount of money and I'm expected to learn all this stuff. They're not with you there, so they can't teach you through it, right? So you get overwhelmed. You don't know what to do. You do stuff that might work or you think will work, but it probably won't because you don't know what you're doing anyways. And then the other thing that happens is you do something, it might work. You're like, yeah, I got a little bit of traction. I got a little bit of sales, whatever. And then it falls off. And you're like, what the hell? And then you just go into fuck it mode, right? Where you're just like, whatever happens, happens. And you just waste money every month. So you need to find somebody or some people that give you that information but hold you accountable and are there with you through the journey. Because if not, you're just going to be, throwing stuff up in the air and hope that it lands in all the right places. So
Fair enough. T-Dubs, your thoughts?
I think Corey hit it right on the head. You don't, or you haven't lived the experience that those that shared that information with you are providing you. So it's hard to really apply it, right? When you fall down the first time, you know what that looks like the next time you get there to correct it, right? And so if you haven't had that experience, it's really hard to apply it in the right way. So I think the most important thing that I have learned through my career and my relationships is you have to have accountability partners. They don't necessarily have to come from the mastermind, but that you have to have them. They have to know what's going on in your life, what you're working on, and you have to give them permission to be tough on you, give you tough love.
Exactly.
So that's what I would say.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I think masterminds are really good for you because I think the people you network with in the mastermind is where you're going to get your information. You're going to make a lot of connections there. Some of them will probably end up being lifelong connections. I mean, I know I've been part of some masterminds and, years later, we're still connected. We're still talking. We're still bouncing ideas back and forth off of each other. I also think there's different types of masterminds, right? I think whatever you go into, if you've got a really good mastermind coach, they're going to tell you, if you're still in this group in 3 years, then we haven't done our job or you're not doing the work. Like each mastermind has a certain level of knowledge or information and it's going to get you there. And then you're going to cap out.
Plateau.
Sure. Yeah.
Cap out. That was
Cap
for
out.
you.
Go Caps. Stanley Cup Finals. Let's go.
And then you got to find the next mastermind.
Yep.
But so many people, to your point, Corey, they join these masterminds, they go in, they're overwhelmed, they go back, they get overwhelmed again, they have books of information, and they never do anything with it.
Exactly. Yep.
So I mean, I think it boils down to accountability partners, having the right accountability partners, but understanding what you're really trying to get out of this. Because once you make those connections, some of those connections are going to understand what you're learning at a level you don't, and you'll be able to plug in. You're going to learn some stuff that somebody else is not going to have.
Or vice versa, that already did, and you can just, you don't have to spend the hours and the years and the money that it takes to fail.
Masterminds are not
and they're not cheap. No, so
at all.
no.
Well,
But-
I mean, you also need to be giving back too, right? It needs to go both ways, and just like anything in life, from a networking perspective,
Absolutely.
if you're asking and helping others, or you're receiving information from others, you need to be putting it back out
Doing the
there
same.
for others. Yeah, it's got to be
Absolutely.
full circle.
Yeah, you can't just go in there, take, and then you know what I mean. No one's gonna really mess with you there.
Fair enough. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this edition of the PowerHouse Podcast, where we build your brand.
Through social strength.
Peace.
Hey guys, Corey here from PowerHouse Marketing. Thanks for checking out the podcast today. And if you have anyone that could use this information, please pass it along to them and help them out in their business. See you guys.